There is a lot of content on the internet that teaches you how to break into data analytics as an entry-level worker. But nobody really talks about how to grow your career as a data analyst and make more money. But that's going to change today. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how successful data analysts think, the approach, or rather the 5 questions that I ask myself in order to triple my salary from my entry-level days in 5 to 6 years, give or take. The first question that you need to answer is, what important business questions are you looking to answer with your data analysis? A lot of data content creators tell you to learn SQL, Tableau, and Python and act like that's going to guarantee a successful career in data analytics. But the truth is, these are just tools. If you don't know what business question you're trying to answer with your analysis will not be very useful. So before you spend any time crunching numbers, begin with the end in mind and figure out what insights you can provide to your company to improve its profit or bottom line. Data analysts are oftentimes introverts that aren't the biggest fans of talking to people. But in this job, you're always selling yourself whether you like it or not. Whenever you recommend a course of action to your stakeholders in finance, marketing, or UX, you're selling your data analytics expertise. Most high-value data analysts that make high 6 figures understand this, and they do whatever in their power to be liked and trusted by their high-value customers. The next question that you should be asking yourself is, what processes need to be done but add no value to my company? As a data analyst, there is a lot of tedious and repetitive processes that you need to own. They exist because there's gaps in your company's system. And no matter how awesome your company is, these processes are always going to be there. But the problem is they add no value to your company. They just exist so that things don't break. If you want to become a successful data analyst, you should be looking to automate these processes ASAP, whether through a Python or SQL script or some kind of data connector. Free up your time from these low-value tasks ASAP so you can solve business problems that actually matter. The next question that you should ask yourself is who my peripheral stakeholders are. As a data analyst, it's very important to understand the concept of a peripheral stakeholder. For example, let's say you're a marketing analyst working at a dog food company. The chief marketing officer and the chief financial officer will be your main stakeholders. However, you still work with the customer service manager as well as the chief retail officer. The latter are your peripheral stakeholders. They're not your bosses, but you still work together on a project-based basis. If you want to advance your career as a data analyst, you need to figure out who these are and keep an open line of communication. But remember, their needs should never be prioritized over your main stakeholders. Seniority and job family are 2 major factors that are generally helpful to help you figure out who your peripheral stakeholders are. The last and most important question that you should be asking yourself is that, am I doing a good job of selling my insights to my customers, or are they not sold? In any career, it's important to be trusted and liked by your peers. This is especially important for data analysts, because if you're not trusted by your stakeholders, you'll be stuck pulling reports and being seen as a number cruncher, instead of being seen as a strategic data partner that provides insights that positively influence the business. In other words, if you don't learn to build rapport with your internal customers, you'll have a hard time advancing your career as a data analyst. In conclusion, just knowing how to write code and build dashboards does not guarantee a successful career in data analytics. You need to ask yourself the 5 questions outlined in this video regularly and reflect on your progress whenever possible. If you're in a completely different career or a student at the moment, but you want to break into data analytics, check out the step-by-step guide that I made on how to break into data analytics. If you're interested in a data career, this is something that I talk about quite a bit on this channel, so make sure you subscribe. Alright friends, until next time, this is Oliver signing off. Take care.